What's going on, guys? It's Nurse Bass back with another video, and I want to talk real quick about final exams because it's that time of the semester. Final exams are right around the corner for me, and I'm sure for a lot of you out there, they're coming in the next week or two. So I want to talk about specifically in nursing school, kind of what you can do to help prepare for your final exams. So it's a very stressful time of the semester. It's the most stressful. Everything's piling on you at one time. You know, and if you're taking multiple classes, then that's multiple final exams you got to study for. And this is just material that has been covered over the whole semester. Some of it you haven't even thought about in 2 or 3 months. You learned it, you took the test, you kind of brain dumped because you got more stuff coming, especially in nursing school. When you got fundamentals, pharmacology, med math kind of things, it's a lot, man, and it overwhelms our brains. So I wanted to give you a couple of tips, a couple of hints to prepare for these final exams. I want to say, first thing, as best you can, try and get some sleep, man. We're very overwhelmed. I am the worst about this. I'm a night owl by nature, and so I'm up all hours of the night. It's actually it's 1 a.m. right now. I'm making a video. But try and get as much sleep as possible because sleepy brain is a dysfunctional brain. You need to be firing on all cylinders as best as you can in order to retain this information that you're actually studying, because you don't want to sit here 2, 3 in the morning studying material, trying to cram it into your brain because you got finals on Monday, and you're not efficiently absorbing this information as you would if you had a little bit of rest. So even if you're like me and you're a night owl, it's 2 in the morning, you're studying, man, you've been studying for a couple hours, and it's just, you're starting to get foggy, and you know that you're not gonna retain this. If you have to, at least just take a nap, man. 1-2 hour nap, kind of get a little refreshed. Have you a cup of this right here whenever you wake up and get back to it. But sleep is vital. Number 2, a little study tip. Like I said, you've got material that you haven't looked at in months. What I would do, the way that I would approach it, is I would go back to that first test, that second test, stuff that you haven't looked at since January, February, and focus your studies on that. Focus on refreshing that. And then when it comes to the material that you've learned more recently, that kind of stuff you've already kind of got in the back of your mind, that stuff you can just simply skim over, lightly touch on. You already know the majority of that, but the stuff you haven't looked at in a couple months that you've kind of dumped, I would place emphasis on that. Block off time throughout the day to study. Make ahead of time in your planner, block off little segments throughout your day to study. Make sure you get away from any external noise, anything like that. If you have to study in a library or a busy area, have some earplugs, something. Just make sure that you can get away from external noise and you can focus solely on your studies. Third tip, I would say social media, get rid of it, son. I'm kind of being hypocritical right now because I got finals around the corner and I'm over here making a video for YouTube, but I would say if you want to not be like me and you want to be proficient, you need to cut social media out. Maybe 1 or 2 weeks, depending on how unprepared you feel leading up to the exam. 1 or 2 weeks, deactivate your Facebook, you know what I mean, and deactivate your Instagram. Just don't even look at any of that stuff, man. That stuff is gone. That stuff is the last thing you should worry about whenever it comes to final exams if you feel unprepared. Facebook can be such an easy distraction. You don't even have to deactivate it. You can simply go on your phone and cut off notifications. I've done that a long time ago. That is a massive distraction, man. You get a little beep, 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 beep every single time that you get a notification on Facebook or on Instagram, Twitter, whatever it is. That's distracting, man. So if nothing else, at least cut off your notifications. And if you're gonna retain your social media applications, only check it every couple of hours. Don't habitually look at it like we tend to do. We tend to get really wrapped up in these social media. It's a big distraction. Cutting it out, if at all possible, is the way to go. And the 5th, I think this is the 5th tip, is I would say breathe. Just breathe, man. You're gonna get through it. It's a very hectic time of the semester. Everybody is real nervous about it. I do. We all do. We all get that feeling of being unprepared. but just take the time to breathe. Don't get so wrapped up in your studies that you begin to really lose sleep and really just begins to affect you negatively. So for all my people out there, my subscribers, my viewers, I hope this was helpful. I hope you can take a little something away from it. It's pretty vague. It's not anything in depth because at this point in the semester finals, you should already have some well-established study skills. So, just polish that information, polish that knowledge. I like that. Polish that knowledge. That's why they call me poet. Polish that knowledge, man. Make sure that you refresh on everything that you feel weak on. Take practice exams. Take practice exams. Definitely do that. I forgot to mention that. That would be the 6th. That's your bonus tip right there. Take practice exams, man. Take a bunch of them. And, just drill that information into your memory. And you'll be successful, man. Good luck to everybody. Good luck to you. We all got finals coming up. We're going to smash them. Sorry. Hey. Can you see that? I wonder. That's Nurse Merce right there. That's my boy. Go subscribe to him. But yeah, hey, we're all gonna pass. We're gonna move on to the next semester. Or those of you who are about to graduate, man, congratulations, yo. But yeah, we're gonna be all right, y'all. So take these tips, commit them to memory. Nurse Merce is blowing me up. I'll catch y'all in the next video. It's Nurse Bass, soon to be. Rock them finals out, son. Peace.